All right. Well, good morning, beautiful people. It is another Monday morning here at Healthline Markets, but it's the first Monday of the year. So happy New Year to everyone. And thank you guys for remembering to be on the call. I know we had a couple weeks off because of the holidays and it kind of got a little bit crazy, but we really do appreciate you guys taking the time to remember to be here. So appreciate that. And today is January 9th. It's 9:03. And we are here again this year, as we were last year, to improve the lives of our community with affordable health care. So again, thank you for being a part of that mission, and hope it brings you awesome fulfillment this year, helping our community and making them feel healthier and better as we move along in life here. But in order to do that, we've got to know what we're talking about. So there's still some training on the calendar. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and then make sure that you have access to the training calendar. If you don't have access to the training calendar, please reach out to a team member so we can ensure that you do have these same dates and times and locations that we're showing on the screen today. So keep in mind, it's probably still going to be a bit light this week just because, you know, people are recovering from the holidays and getting back on track for the new year. But we do have a couple things I wanted to share with you this morning as far as training, and I might have an issue here with my share screen. So let me try that one more time. Do it this way. And there we go. So again, if you don't have visuals on this, you can reach out to a team member and we can get you the training calendar. Every morning at 8:30, Tom Ryan has loaded in our link to the Medicare shop training for 2023. This is our quote and enroll tool. We had incredible utilization this year. And to my knowledge, as of conversation last week, we did not lose one application. And we processed over close to 3,500 applications through our enrollment platform for Medicare shop for the AEP for January 1st. So impressive job. Thank you guys for using the platform. Really, really impressed with the amount of work that you guys have done and the amount of people that we have been able to help collectively. So thank you for that. And the enrollment platform is going to make all of our lives a lot easier. We have 100% deliverability on the applications, which is incredible for 3,500 apps. So if you're not using Medicare shop, or if you need, you know, a little bit more TLC and getting down and dirty with the quote and enroll tool, please make sure that you go ahead and sign up for one of the classes here, or you can reach out to a team member. I do recommend either Tom Ryan or Al Clancy. He's new to the shop thing, so take it easy on him, but he's getting geared up and learning that platform as well. So whoever it is, just reach out and we'll be glad to get you that. But there is some automated trainings involved in there, and that's every day at 8:30. So it's a new year. If you haven't adopted our enrollment platform, now's the time. We are not going back to paper anytime soon. If you're using paper, or if you're bouncing around to each and every carrier enrollment tool, I pray for you. That's a lot of work, and it's really going to be very difficult for you moving into what we're about to talk about this morning, managing your clients, because your data is now scattered everywhere where it could be all in one place. So that's what we want to help you do, because it's really all about your client's experience, not yours. It's about your client's experience and how well you're managing your clients. So that training's today and every day at 8:30, so you can check that one out. It looks like UHC is doing some virtual office hours again this week. That's on today at 4 o'clock, and then they've got another session, it looks like, on Friday at 3 o'clock, and that's virtual office hours for United Healthcare questions, things like that. Now we're going to start something very similar, and this is Chat with Al, and it looks like we've got our first session tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So if you do have concerns or thoughts on how you can improve for next year, Al Clancy will be available at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and you just click that link there and you can join the chat. So he'll be available there. And this is going to be a weekly thing, guys. So, we want to make sure that you understand our cadence with this. We're going to have lots of trainings and and great things happening throughout the year. But the training calendar is very, very important because we want to ensure that you're getting the most up-to-date information and you know what you're talking about. But specifically, this is kind of a coaching session too. So if you're running into, I don't understand LIS, or how do I market myself to dual eligibles, or what's the best way to tap into the T65 market, or how do I talk to doctors, or I'm thinking about doing mailers, what do I do? There's 100 questions and 100 ways to do this business and still be successful. And I think Al has seen and heard pretty much everything in every corner. So he's going to be available to talk and help you game plan as well. So, don't take that lightly. It's a great time to spend, and Al is a fantastic resource, to make sure that you vibe with him and understand your business and how he can help. That's going on again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow also, Cigna is doing some virtual office sessions. The first one's tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And so again, same thing. If you have questions about Cigna, they're doing another session there on Wednesday at 12:30. So you can do tomorrow at 9 or Wednesday at 12:30. Mark your calendar for that. Devoted's doing some really cool trainings here, and this is, they're listening because we don't want to always have to listen to about benefits specifically. So Devoted's rolling out some trainings. This one's retention, referrals, and OEP, and this is exactly what we're going to talk about today: retention, referrals, and OEP. So they're doing a class on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Reserve your seat. Looks like they're doing the same thing on noon on Thursday. So either Wednesday at 3 or Thursday at noon, grab a chair, because those trainings are going to be really, really important for you moving into OEP for Medicare Advantage. Also looks like another session Friday at 9. So Wednesday at 3, Thursday at noon, Friday at 9. Again, you have this calendar. You just click to register at the link there. And again, if you don't have access to the calendar, just reach out to us. Shoot us an email at support@askhpm.com, or you can go to our website and chat there as well. So that's the training for the week. And remember, the chat is always available. Just go to joinhpm.com. It's on the bottom right corner. If it doesn't pop up right away, it's that purple little button there, and you can click there. And as a reminder, we're starting to add more and more articles about quick answers. What is an HRA? How does that work? Things like that. But you can search and destroy questions. So if you have a question about commissions, just say, and you click commissions. We've got a couple of articles about commissions. What are the 2023 commission rates? What do you expect to get paid? We have a whole article there that is at your disposal. If the article works for you, please click the happy face. If it doesn't, please click the sad face, because we want to gauge this information and see how helpful it is for you. And if it's still not something that you find useful, you can just come over here to ask, and you can either email and you just click there and you can ask the question, or you can wait and chat there, and we have somebody online that can answer your questions, or at least get you to the person that can best answer your question for you. So that's the support. We've still got that going on for 2023. Any suggestions on how to improve our support, please let us know. Don't be shy. We are a service company, and we are here to serve you. So please remember that that's our mission internally, to help you succeed and grow in the business. All right, let's switch gears really quick. We had a lot of great winners and top producers this year, more than we ever had before. Very proud of the folks that have pre-qualified, and I say pre-qualified because this is still a preliminary list of folks that have qualified for the Jamaica trip on or about. We're going to go at the last week of April is what we're shooting for at this point. And we should have the finalized numbers here that I'm going to share with you about mid-February. We're still waiting for confirmation from the carriers. Some of you are starting to receive your commissions from the carriers. Please go through that and make sure that you've got everybody tallied up. Carriers do make mistakes. They are run by people. So please make sure that you check that. And we're glad to help you with any errors or concerns that you have on your commissions. We're going to continue to update this, but the last update was last week. Thank you, John. This is updated as of January 6th. And these are points written from up and through January 5th using Medicare Shop. Okay, so remember that this is Medicare Shop points. If you see a discrepancy, just shoot us an email, support@askHPM.com, and we're happy to help. There's been a couple of questions on this, so I want to clarify that. But congratulations to our top producers that are at this point able to bring somebody with them. You've got Mark Oster, Joel Marquez, JC Doato, Phil Cawthon, Romilda Pierce, Angela Cano, Kelly Harrington, and Edviges Irani. Congratulations to you guys that are qualified so far. Remember, this is preliminary, that you will qualify to bring somebody with you to Jamaica. Great work. Fantastic job. And then we have some newcomers that I don't think I've mentioned or just made the 50 points. And I want to congratulate Riz Khan, Joe Falk, Kathleen Robinson, Eva Tretto, Tanya Marrero, Rose Coffey, Victor Crumity, Liz Caballero, Louis Arani, Bessie Jones, Rick Stonebreaker, Mike Daniels, Essie Ellison, Siobhan Rogers, Tina Richardson, Maria Turk, Liz Courtney, Gail Lawrence, Nydia Pinzon, and Sandra Morales. All of you guys broke 50 points, which was not an easy task. Congratulations to all of you. Remember, it's preliminary there, so those folks that are on the bottom edge of that 50, it is possible that you have chargebacks and things like that. But I do want to make sure that everyone is aware that although these are the winners of the contest, everyone is invited, okay? So if you didn't quite hit the points, we will have a group discount available. Although you'll pay your way to go, we should have a pretty significant discount so you can join us in Jamaica. And we had a few people that joined us last year, and more, the more the merrier. We love to have you come on these big trips. It's fun, it's exciting, it's adventurous. We do some cool things. There's a lot of moving pieces in this, so we are going to set up a deadline shortly on who is wanting to go. But if you are at least vaguely interested in coming to Jamaica with us, please shoot us an email. Again, support@askHPM.com. We'll get it to where it needs to go. And if you're interested in coming to Jamaica, let us know. And then as soon as we have that package available to you, we will let you know. I know Cindy has already been reaching out to several of you about Jamaica. Those of you that have pre-qualified for the trip, just making sure that you're marking your calendars and getting prepared and understanding, if there is any costs or upgrades that you're interested in, that you can take care of that early. So, again, very proud of you guys. Congratulations. You guys really hustled and you got there. So very, very excited for you. And the trip moving into April. Okay, before I go further, I do want to mention some things that are happening out there in the industry. We've seen some folks that have been enrolled or disenrolled, and somehow, some way, they end up at the carrier, they call customer service, and somehow, some way, they are no longer your client. They got enrolled by the call center, or something happened. And this is something that we're still dealing with. It's something that I don't think is going to go away anytime soon. The answer to the question here is, how do we prevent those interactions? How do we prevent clients from getting, quote unquote, stolen from the carriers? It's really about the relationship. It's really about answering your phone. And it's really about making sure that everyone has the right information available. Now, there's some gaps there that I want to make sure everyone is aware of. I know several of you have enrolled folks in just a PDP, just a prescription drug plan for Medicare, and you only enrolled them in a PDP, and you did not enroll them in a Medicare Advantage plan. I will tell you that you should keep a very, very close eye on those members. If you enrolled them in a PDP, They are automatically, in most carriers, they are automatically enrolled in marketing materials and marketing campaigns to push those members to a Medicare Advantage plan, with or without you. Let me repeat that again. If you enrolled a prescription drug member only, those members, and I'm speaking in generality here, those members are most often pushed into marketing campaigns that are pushing them to a Medicare Advantage plan, with or without you. So they might get flyers, they might get letters, they might get emails, they might get text messages from the carrier saying, hey, do you know that you may qualify for a Medicare Advantage plan? Sometimes they're even getting phone calls. So I'm telling you this because it's about relationship, relationship, relationship. How tight are you with your clients? Are you tight enough that they would call you when they receive that information? Are they letting you know that, hey, I got a phone call from, WellCare, and they said that I qualified for a better plan? Because these things happen. And, if you do have PDP members, this is a talking point to your members during OEP right now. And remember, guys, the back door is open here in regards to your members being able to switch. Yes, they can make one change from January 1st to March 31st, one change to a Medicare Advantage plan. They can go from like plan to like plan. Okay. Can they change from a PDP to an MAPD plan? Not necessarily, but remember, there's other SEPs available. You have the hurricane still happening. You've got LIS. You've got Medicare. You've got chronic conditions. You've got a 5-star plan. There's lots of things happening out there that can get folks moved over. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to your PDP members specifically. And just, as I like to say, keep your chickens in the pen, because, you never know what these carriers can do with your member information. We want to make sure that we're protecting that, and we will do everything we can to help you in that regard. But I just want to make sure that you're aware that those members are typically always got a target on them, because PDPs do not make much money for the carriers, for you, for the agency. They're just not very profitable products, but it's their way of capturing business and having a database to market to for their Medicare Advantage products, because that's their moneymaker. So, think about that. Keep that in mind as you're going through OEP. Now, other things I want to share with you guys is the Spark platform. Those of you that have adopted Medicare Shop, congratulations, great job. You've got our quote and enroll tool down. Now it's time to shift gears and really think about how you're managing your business. This is the first year that you have all of your data in one place, and you now have an entire team of folks that can help you manage your members, okay? Now, this is a new CRM system that we adopted in late July last year with our partners at Spark. They've built us a platform. It's a CRM system, but it's not just a CRM system. Now, I'm kind of changing the terminology for CRM. In the standard terminology for CRM is customer relationship management software. That's what CRM is traditionally stands for. But I'm going to tell you that CRM, in my mind, for you, using Spark as the platform, this is a client retention machine. CRM, client retention machine. Why do I say it's a machine? Because first of all, let's start with C, clients. These are your folks that you've enrolled, or you have folks that are in your pipeline. These are prospective clients, obviously. Retention, how are you going to maintain those members? How are you going to retain them? Because the main thing is renewals. And if you don't have renewals down, then why are you in this business? You might as well just start selling televisions, right? If you don't sell, you don't eat. But in this business, you can get somebody enrolled, and they could be your member for years and years and years. And just quick story, I have members. I don't sell anymore. I haven't sold in a while, but I still have members that I take care of. They're personal friends and family, and a few clients that just absolutely refuse to leave or work with another agent. And some of my oldest clients have been with me for 12, 13 years, and I'm still getting paid on their membership. That's a life cycle of a good relationship. That's a life cycle of a good client. This business is very lucrative if you can retain your members. Okay. And the last part is machine. Many of you burn yourself out. I've seen quite a few of you burn yourself out this AEP because you're doing a lot, right? We have a team of people that can take a lot off your plate. Okay. Imagine handwritten thank you cards being sent to each and every one of your members on your behalf, and the machine does it for you. How about if you have a member call you and they're a little PO'd about their dental benefits and they can't find a doctor? The machine will do that for you. We have member services. Let's say that you meet somebody at an event and you want to grab their consent to contact and send them a survey so they can upload their information. The machine will do that for you. It's completely automated. We have a completely automated system here. We are building an incredible client retention machine. And if you're not using it, you are killing yourself. Okay? I want to make your lives a lot easier, better, faster, stronger, and more efficient. And guess what, guys? This is free. All you have to do is put in a little elbow grease. Let me walk you through this. The first thing that you need to do is you need to send an email if you're interested in enrolling in the Spark platform, our client retention machine. You're going to send an email. You can send it to us, but you can send it directly to support@sparkadvisors.com, and they will get you loaded usually within 24 hours. Now, you have some homework to do. You've got to compile a list of all of your members so that it can be uploaded in the client retention machine, okay? Right now, we don't have an automatic pass-through from our Medicare shop applications into Spark platform. That's a big question that we've been asked, but we are working towards that for 2023. But at the moment, we are manually loading Medicare shop applications done for 1/1 into Spark platform. If you need help with that, please just shoot us an email. You guys know how to reach us or call us, and we'll make sure that we can get some help on the line to get those members loaded up for you. If you're new to Spark, if you're new to HPM, and you have an old business from all over the place, you're going to need some guidance on how to collect your book of business. But we do have some great guides on how to pull your business from Humana, WellCare, Aetna, United. We have guides and walkthroughs on how you can do that and download it. And then we'll compile that information, and Spark will help us get it nice and pretty in the CRM system. And this thing is like a Swiss Army knife, okay? But I just want to share with you a couple of really big time savers as far as marketing was concerned for this year. And I've used it personally just to help manage some of my client interactions. I was able to send out, well, first of all, they sent out AEP postcards on my behalf with my picture, my name, my phone number to my members, letting them know that I'm here for them. Okay. It was beautiful. It came from me, and it was customized. It said their name on it, and it explained the relationship. I had about 14 people call Spark directly. They sent me a list of those folks. Every interaction is documented on my behalf, and I get an update on the CRM system. And they were automatically sent a survey. They can do a QR code, which is automatically set up. Or you can manually send them out the survey, which collected their doctors, their medications, what plan they're on, their Medicare ID, whether or not they have Medicare and Medicaid, if they're a veteran, their address, their email, their phone number, all of that information that, is kind of all over the place is now in one place. And the members are managing this once a year. So we're going to send the postcard out again. They click, they scan the QR code or call the number. We verify all the information again. They change their drugs or their medicines or their doctors. All that is automatically updated, and they can manage their own profile at any point in time. Another big time saver is the member services department has been killer awesome, usually responding within 72 hours to a member. I know that seems a little slow, but you're still in the mix. We don't want to take you out of that. We just want to say, hey, look, I have somebody that's going to help me do some research, and we're going to send over some things. Give me a little bit of time, and we'll work on that. It's a support unit, right? The other thing too is consent to contacts. You can email and create consented contacts. I've done this on a live call in the past, but again, lots of trainings that are happening on the Spark platform. I do recommend that you guys jump in there on one of the trainings. Here's a few trainings here. You can go to lu.ma/Spark team, and I'll see if I can put this in the chat for you guys, and we can take it from there. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is a 30, 60, 90-day campaign that is out and available. So this is done through Humana, and I have a copy of it I'm going to share with you guys here. And a way to get to this, you were sent an email from Humana, those of you that are Humana agents. This is your 3, 30, 60, 90-day campaign. And although 3 days has already passed because of the holidays and all that, this guide will give you ideas on how to break the ice with new members, what you should be talking about on day 3, day 30, day 60, and day 90. Why is this important? This is the formula on how to reduce basically their disposition on why they might want to change. It also builds a rapport with your member that is unstoppable. At that point on day 90, it feels like you have talked to them a million times, but really you've only reached out to them 4 times on day 3, day 30, day 60, and day 90 day of their enrollment, checking on their member ID cards, making sure that they got their doctor appointments. All of this is in this guide. It's beautiful. It's there with in Humana. If you can't find it, let us know. I'm sure we're going to have it loaded in the Gold Key if we don't already. But this was an email that was sent out to everybody from Humana, and I think this is an awesome tool, because really what you guys should be doing right now during open enrollment, and of course we've got ACA still happening until the end of this week. A couple things I want to share with you guys to close out the call. If you're lost and you're like, okay, I had a great AEP, what do I do? Where do I go from here? Go see your new members. Many of you have done enrollments remotely or online, and that's great because that's the time to do it. But now's the time to go see those members. Go see your new members, or go see members you haven't seen in a long time. Go see the members that were like, could you really come out? And you're like, no, I can't, but I'm going to get you enrolled today. Go see those members. It's about relationship, okay? If they're within your area, go take them. Now, I understand some of you are doing enrollments in other states. It's not going to be possible. But those members that, if you're in a certain area and you're doing enrollments, let's say you're in the Tampa market, go see those new members. Go see the members that you weren't able to see during AEP. Ask for referrals. This is a fantastic business to get referrals in. Don't ever stop asking for referrals. In fact, Spark has a system where you can automatically ask for referrals. It's amazing. All you have to do is go into the profile and click ask for referral from your member, and they send them an email. Amazing. Send your thank you cards. If you haven't done that yet, work on that. Again, Spark can do that for you. Again, just jump on a training and it'll tell you how to do that. Send newsletters. If you're really gung-ho about that, that is a fantastic resource. Again, Spark does that for us on the 15th of every month. You can sign up for that. And then, get ready for lock-in, because lock-in is happening. And believe it or not, guys, we are about 5 months away from starting this cycle all over again. In June, we have our 2024 training that's going to start rolling out. So, make the most of this time, enjoy the sales perspective of this, but really go after the relationship, because this really starts at the relationship with your members, and you can continue to grow your book of business organically at a low cost if you just take the time to spend with your members. So that's what I have for you guys today. I know we have a couple of questions in the chat, so I'm going to open that up. So let's see how this is going. It looks like we had a few folks that were having issues with the app loading. I do apologize if you're having any issues of that. Question, when does the FEMA SEP for Nicole end? On January 31st? Yes, that is correct. The Hurricane SEP at this point right now is set to end at the end of this month on January 31st. Looking at what could happen, there's quite a bit of disruption happening here in Florida. You know, we've got the governor involved, and what we have seen is extensions to SEPs, which I'm starting to see more and more of across the country. So be prepared for that. But at this point right now, we still have a hurricane SEP. Keep in mind that a member must not have been able to access their open enrollment, their AEP election period because of the hurricane. If they enrolled in a plan during AEP, you cannot use the hurricane SEP. Let me repeat that. If they enrolled using AEP, they cannot use the hurricane SEP. It's only for folks that did not use it because of the disaster. Okay. Now we're also in OEP as well. So the hurricane SEP should really be reserved for those folks that are on original Medicare that didn't make a selection in AEP, and they said, you know what, I really do want to enroll in a plan now. I missed my hurricane SEP, or I missed my AEP election, and I want to get enrolled. You would use that FEMA election, which I think is the very last selection on the application. If you need any help with that, please reach out to a team member, and we're happy to help. Tom is saying if you have any difficulties getting the copy of the 3, 30, 60, 90-day guide, you can email Tom. His email is there, or simply just shoot us at support@askhpm.com and we'll get it over to Tom, because that's probably easier for you guys to remember. So, all right. Thank you guys very much for being on the call. I can't thank you enough for taking time this morning with me. I am traveling, but I'm here for you. So call, text, email, shoot up a flare, whatever you need. We're here to help you. And we're back at it. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. And oh, by the way, one last thing. If you bump into Sam Diaz at our office, today is her birthday. So wish Sam a very happy birthday. I think she's finally 21, and no, I don't think she's 21. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But make sure that you wish her a very happy birthday. I know she likes cupcakes. There you go. Thank you guys, and have a fantastic day.